PowerCast, the PowerCast live on Tuesday night. Again, we're a couple minutes late this evening. My apologies in being late with you guys. So excited to have with us a very, very special guest. Her name is Heather Knotts. And finally, Heather Knotts, Eric.
The name mentioned on every single episode.
Every episode we talk about Heather and the amazing Tumbler she makes. And we're so excited to finally get her here. It was tough to get her. She's got a lot of podcasts she does. She's done a lot of different kind of film and things going on with her. So we're just happy to finally have her here. And to pull her away from her husband is very difficult also, by the way. Just in case you haven't, and you haven't done so already, you don't know, Team Powerhouse, go to YouTube, Team Powerhouse Real Estate, hit subscribe. You'll get us every week live, or you can watch us on the replay. Go to our Instagram page, Team Powerhouse Real Estate. Go to Facebook. There's Team Powerhouse, and also you can go to Dave Lamell and you watch us live. And you have, of course, TikTok, Team Powerhouse Sells, Twitch, you name it, we're there. And don't forget Spotify when you're on the road, in the gym, and you just want to hear an amazing podcast about some amazing celebrity guests we've had in the show here. Please tune in and check us out. Download and have some fun. Anyway, want to thank you so much, Heather, for being on the show with us today. She is a very, very cool person. You're going to get to know her a little bit. So let's start off with Heather. Where are you from?
I am currently from Cheshire, Connecticut. I grew up in Wallingford, Connecticut.
Nice.
So we actually just moved from East Haven to Cheshire, probably in September, I think we moved.
Excellent. You like living in Cheshire?
I do. I really like it. Like I said, I grew up in Wallingford, kind of on the line of Wallingford and Cheshire, so I was kind of used to being in Cheshire a lot anyways. I had horses, so I was always back and forth.
That's right. You grew up with horses.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, if I remember correctly, your daughter is she's riding horses, right?
Yep, Brooke does ride horses.
What do they, is it English or English
Yeah,
riding?
English, yep. So she really wants to jump.
Okay.
Yep,
Well, she's definitely going to jump.
yes.
Definitely going to be a jumper.
Determined to jump horses.
That's awesome. 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 Brooke, we're excited for you. We want to get some video of that footage. Hopefully, Mom will share that with everybody over
Yeah,
here.
definitely.
So let's talk about Heather. So today she's here. Heather is an entrepreneur, a local vendor that is here to help provide for you items that she makes that are outstanding. And she makes a number of different kind of items that she does make. So let's talk about, you make, what do you do for crafts?
For crafts, I do the tumblers, and I also do wood signs that we can show you.
Dum, 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 dum.
Wood signs for your doors, hang them in the house. I just brought one just for an example tonight that just says welcome on it. I have some at home with our last name, but
Ooh, last names.
yeah, you can kind of do anything that you want in it.
Should we start talking about the wood signs? We can go into wood signs. Right? We might as well do it. All right, so these wood signs, right? They come in different sizes, shapes, colors. How does it work?
Yep, so any size, shape that you want, any color stain I can do. Across there was black with a white font. I could do any font. I could do any color. I could do anything you would like.
That's pretty
It's
creative.
Different finishes as well.
Different finishes.
Okay.
Yep.
Give me an example of finishes, because I'm not sure if everybody knows what finishes mean, what colors they, like a wood floor I'm thinking in my head, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, but it's mainly like the wood is mainly stained. That's what most of the people like. They kind of like the farmhouse signs with the sayings on it. So really that's.
So do they make, for example, and I've seen all kinds of things on Facebook, you see these little blurbs of things. So if somebody wanted one that looks, let's say, like a key, or like a house, or like I'm just thinking of real estate, obviously,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Or they want a heart, so there are options out there to talk to you about.
Yes.
And
Yep.
you go over them, hey, what are you looking for? And boom, boom, boom. So if you're a realtor out there,
Yep.
and you would like to have signs made for your clients, here's a local girl
Great
that would
closing
love, what's that?
Great closing present.
An amazing
It is a
closing
great
present. I'll
closing
have to start
present.
thinking about the team, and we'll talk about that
Yeah.
tomorrow night. We've got a team meeting, so yeah.
Yep.
So signs for your home, signs for your clients, signs for your friends. Maybe you're getting married, right?
Yeah.
And I saw,
Good one.
welcome to the wedding date of XYZ, and or an anniversary date. It could be somebody's birthday. This is going to go on and on. Your creativity is flowing into my brain over
Going
here.
into Dave's
Yes, and I'm not a very
Come
creative
out.
person at all. Seriously,
No, it's not.
no, I'm not creative. I'm very, but yeah, this is good stuff. I love the idea, and what's great about it is it's very personal.
Yeah,
Doesn't it could also be for a business,
it could be.
right? Could be a sign for a business, right? Even an open and closed sign.
Yes. Or
Uh,
sold, like sold house. I've seen realtors use them where it says sold and have the people holding the wood sign up front in front of,
All right, let's
When
just
it's a new
let,
house.
let me just start with, okay, so
you could go on and on.
Heather, I'm gonna want to get a nice realtor sold sign.
Yep.
I think something with Team Powerhouse on it would be really cool to have.
Yeah, that would
Maybe
Is the client gonna get it, or are you gonna use the same
They're
sign
gonna
over
use
and
it
over
the
again?
whole-
that's a great question. We'll have to keep that to be a surprise for the clients.
I know.
But we definitely want one for sure. I think I'll do a team. Now, if you have a team or a real estate agent or a company out there, think about what we're talking about here because the list goes on and on of what you can do and have for yourself and people that maybe you want to buy it for. What's really cool about this is that, number one, it's Heather. She's a local girl. You're going to help her and her family out. She's very passionate about her business. And with being passionate comes a lot of respect for you because she's not like a big company that is out there. You're just a number. She actually cares about you and your family and what the product you're going to have and what it's going to deliver. So that's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Anything we can talk about? So I also noticed there's a bow on there.
Yes.
Is that something that you do, like bow? Like what else is going on with these
I
signs?
do. Well, my mom does help me make the bows.
Nice
She's
job.
kind of like the bow queen. So I
What's
can
mom's
do,
name?
Linda Benoit.
Linda, out there watching the show, hopefully.
Hi, Mom.
Got a big shout out for you and the bows you're making. And anything else that Linda decides to kind of come up with crafty, she probably helps make some ideas for you.
She does. So,
Very, very
and,
cool.
bows can be changed out. You can not even do a bow if you don't want to do a bow. So, but you could change it out. That one I actually have the bow Velcroed on. So that could be changed like it's Valentine's Day
Ooh,
or St.
genius.
Patrick's Day. You
Clever.
could just change the bow
Christmas.
and keep the sign on
Very
it.
clever.
I like that idea.
So
I never
it's
thought-
something you could use year round. I've made.
Interchangeable. Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. So it's
I hate
definitely
to use a
something-
pun, but that's pretty crafty.
Yes.
All right,
Multi-use.
and by the way, Jonathan, if he hasn't done so already, is going to pop up on the screen for you. She has a Facebook page for her business where you can reach out to her, and she also has a great phone number to reach out to her on. So don't hesitate to reach out to Heather. Call her, text her. She wants you to call and text her as much as possible. Reach out to her on Facebook to the point where she's so busy with her phone that maybe her husband's going to have to help her out a little bit. Billy, if you're out there listening and watching the show, which I hope you are, you have the new face of the Knotts family. You can actually retire because she's going to be doing so well. You don't have to go to work anymore.
He'll have to build me more tumblers
That's
or more spinners for the tumblers.
I bet you that he would just build you as many spinners as you want to.
He probably would.
He'll say
He's good like that.
he can walk in and say, "I'm leaving this job. I'm done." Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Oh my goodness. All right, we're going sideways over here. We also have things to talk about the beautiful tumblers you make here. Eric, I know you've got some questions for her, and I'm talking so much, so don't hesitate to interrupt me over here.
No, go ahead. We talked about it before.
All right, so she got all types of tumblers that she makes, sizes, shapes, colors. Now, there are some really cool designs, and if somebody wants to have a design made special for them, is that something they can do?
Yes, everything is custom made.
Let's talk about the one Eric has in his hand. Not to interrupt you over here.
Yeah, that one actually is with alcohol ink
Oh,
and epoxy. So you just put it on and you just let it spin. You heat it up, and whatever design you get is what you get.
alcohol
So
ink.
it's almost like a tie dye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That is now. There's that
But
two
you can
different.
you don't have to drink alcohol out of it since it's alcohol based, right?
Well, I could.
Okay.
It definitely works. And what's good about these? They're all. So what are they made from on the inside? It's all metal inside. So
So they're double insulated stainless steel tumblers. So, and then we just put, I put the design on them. So, and they could be individually, whatever you would like to see. People will, say, hey, I saw this design on Google, and, I'll look it up and just go from there. Make sure I have the colors and, if I have to order more tumblers. Teachers, this is like the best gift right here.
that is a genius idea. Look at that pencil.
Okay.
So while we're live over here touching our microphones and talking about tumblers, we have a lot of cool designs we have, which is fantastic. So we got this really cool teachers Now, talk about a gift for a teacher, Eric. You should bring this up.
Yeah, end of
And
the year, Teacher Appreciation Week.
so this could be reversed however you want to make it.
Yep.
The teacher gets it, could have her name on it or his name on it.
Yes.
What a great gift for a teacher. I mean, something that they'll remember the student forever,
Yep.
right? I will tell you that if, do you ship these, by the way, like across states by chance?
Yeah, my tumblers, I've actually just sent a bunch to Florida last week. And also these, with being teacher, I've had, I should say, I work at a school, so it's easy for me to say students, but children write their name like from and take their actual handwriting and put
Really?
it at the bottom or wherever they want it on there.
So how does that happen where someone can put their own handwriting on it?
So I just have them write it, I download it onto my computer and I work from there. I have a Cricut, so that's how I'm able to do all this fun stuff, is using the Cricut.
I have no idea what a Cricut is. Should I be asking what a Cricut is? I'm not sure if.
It's a craft machine that basically cuts all the vinyl.
Oh,
And
wow.
that is all hand done. So even your tumblers I do for you, that's all hand done.
Custom.
Yes.
I love it. You know, my ideas are just like flowing through my brain over here.
Not
Well,
at the time, after.
Yes, I apologize, but I mean, you can make very intimate tumblers.
Yes.
You can make very funny tumblers. You could make, and the fact that this, I've never seen anything like that before with this. Yeah, it's like psychedelic. It's almost like, any rate.
I know.
So-
Actually, I was doing flames for somebody. Somebody wanted flames.
That's pretty.
And I made like two different ones, and what she wanted, this one didn't fit because she wanted the flames coming up. So the other one was a little bit lighter. So, but Billy loves this one.
You know, if you're having a party, let's say you're having a party at somebody's house and you want to have giveaways to give clients or people or your guests, what a great idea by giving them something that when they go home and they're going to have something they're going to use forever. You know, we give out these tumblers every week, and I'll tell you, our clients love these. They're fantastic. Everybody compliments and thanks so much. I actually didn't know you had all these different options and styles and colors and options available
Yeah.
because, you know, I'm a visual person. As a matter of fact, one you have over here that you're actually using that to take your glass. This is so cool. It's got like gold glitter dust with blue sparkles, and I mean, it's snow is falling, wine is calling.
Yep.
Did you see?
That's one of my favorites.
Jonathan, can they see this? I mean, that's really cool. Is that showing as well? Maybe you want to bring it closer to the camera just so people can see what this looks like. Oh, that's really neat. The detail on it is intense. I will tell you that it's not just the craftiness of the craft, but what you bring to the table to give it more design. And do most people ask you specifically for a certain kind of color or design or something?
Yeah, most people kind of know what color they want, and whether they want glitter, don't want glitter, they just want basic design on it. So most people know kind of what they want.
So they, a lot of folks choose a theme, let's say.
Yes.
So,
Ooh,
Yep.
like
theme.
Dave will want like the race car there, Lightning McQueen. You know? So,
On his, I'll
Yes.
do that, no.
or Elsa.
Oh,
Yeah.
Elsa.
Yeah.
Ah, you know, it's
Yes,
fun. So
Elsa.
can we show Elsa?
Yeah, we could show
So
Elsa.
if you have a child out there that's as much loving of the movie Frozen, now her daughter Abby, who's probably watching the show.
Yes.
All right, now here's Abby's Elsa Cup. All right, that is
Abby's famous now.
so
Yeah.
cool. Is that well seen, Jonathan? I know you're on your checking out all the social media aspects of what's going on over here, right? Can you see that well? And can they see it over there? Eric, please help us out over here for everybody to see it on Facebook. And, you know, it's amazing what you can come up with. I'm definitely going to put an order in for some family cups. As a matter of fact, you know what? Better than having these plastic cups that the kids get, this would be a better item, actually. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
this will last longer.
it lasts longer. It's not this plastic. It's
With the lid.
with, okay, let's go back to
It's
the,
got the really cool
so
lid.
let's go
Yeah,
back to
that's
this
got
lid.
the-
Eric, do me a favor, bring it to people's attention the lid, and let's talk about the lid that's on this one specifically.
Yeah, so this lid, you could either open and sip from it, or there's a separate spot for the straw. Where some of these others is just a slide option. You can fit a straw also in this one, but this one just has the separate spot for,
Anybody have a straw?
no, I didn't bring a straw.
It's all good.
You got a pen?
I had
I,
a straw in
I
my, one in the
do
car.
not have a
Okay.
pen on me,
A
but
pen would fit in here so I
Yes.
can demonstrate that it goes in.
Yep,
now do they, the ones that have straw opening, do they come with a straw?
yes, everyone comes with a straw.
Is a straw a plastic straw or a metal straw?
It's a plastic straw. But
Excellent.
It's a harder straw that comes with it.
Something that can be hand washed. Oh, let's talk about the hand washing of it. So the way to wash these things here, we're not putting this in the dishwasher, right?
No, these have to be hand washed.
And because dishwashers actually like really kind of are hard on this kind of material. I'm guessing it might melt it with the heat.
Yes. I
It
think
might,
it's
you
epoxy.
know, so what's it called? Epoxy?
Epoxy,
Okay, so it's all made with epoxies on the outside.
yes.
Excellent, good to know. I'm loving this actual Valentine's Day cup.
I know, that's
Um,
available.
That is pretty amazing.
Yep.
And now let me ask you another question, and I'm asking a lot of questions here because
That's
this is
okay.
exciting. What is a turnaround time? By the way, if you're into Valentine's Day and you're thinking about your special someone, it might be kind of too late to ask her at the last minute. I'm not sure how fast you can turn this.
This one I could still add a name, or if they wanted it just as is, I could have that ready by the end of the week.
What's great about this one here is, I'm going to say to you, as a person who can be very thirsty at times, spring and
Yeah.
summer, the amount of beverage that this thing can
Big.
hold,
Yep, that's
and
a 30
ice.
ounce.
What's
Thir-
the size on that one?
Oh, is that
That's
30?
a 30 ounce.
30
30
ounce.
Yeah.
You know, and here's the other part is this actually fits in the cup holder in the car,
It does.
which is fantastic, you know. It's amazing to see, I'm sure there's more cups and styles, and do you have a list on your Facebook page of all the different kind of site
I
tumblers?
don't, but I can list it.
So this week she's going to have on her Facebook page,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because-
Different-
He's putting it on you now that you have.
I'm putting it
I
on
will
because
put
what's
it
gonna,
up.
you're gonna have to, because all these people are gonna be hitting your Facebook page, and can their friend request you on your
Yes,
Facebook
they
page?
can. Yep.
So you're gonna friend request her on her Facebook page if you want to. You ask her questions. You can call her. You can text her. Please identify who you are, because she needs to know who she's talking to, which would be great.
Yep.
And let's talk more about these different kind of things. I got a few questions. I've been jumping all over the place on these questions over here. Let's talk about the process of making a tumbler, because I mean, this is something pretty cool. I know we kind of touched on it, but so you start with this metal container.
Yep. So it starts with the stainless steel tumbler. Then you have to sand it down, and then you have to spray paint it whatever color. Like yours, I do black.
Yes.
You know, if you're doing red, you're gonna want to do a red. Where this one I did white. So kind of whatever
So a base.
glitter that you're gonna, you want to get as close as you can. So like this one is a light blue. This one I think I just did white because the alcohol ink was red and yellow and whatever colors I
Okay.
put in that. So it takes probably about a good week to make a tumbler.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
One tumbler? No, can't be.
No,
one.
no, I can make a bunch in a week.
What's a bunch? 100?
No, not that many.
50? I don't know.
No, I mean, I only have 10 spinners, so,
Timeout. Billy, start making spinners, my friend, because
I
she's
need
going to
more
be needing.
spinners.
How many spinners per tumbler?
well, you put these on the spinner, so I put
One
the
spinner per
epoxy-
cup?
Yeah, per cup.
And how many spinners do you have at a
And
time?
then you have to let this spin, usually I'll epoxy in the morning, I let them spin all day.
Okay.
So, and then at the end of the day, I have a heater, and I can only put 2 in at a time.
Okay, we need a bigger heater and more spinners. I just.
So
I
the
need a bigger
spinner-
garage,
So the
no.
spinner concept, so it spins like the hot dog at 7-Eleven?
Yeah,
It
it's
spins like
actually
this?
Oh.
rotisserie chicken motor.
No
Mhm.
kidding?
Yes,
Okay.
because my
I thought
husband
it
made
was a
them
spinner
for
like
me.
this, you know, and it kind of like sprays something.
I was
on
thinking
No,
it's on
because
some
then
kind.
the epoxy would fall down.
That you know what? I would have thought.
So-
I thought it was on its thing and it's doing like that. You know,
Mhm.
standing up.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so anybody that
Jeez.
makes, you could buy spinners. There are companies that sell the spinners. My husband's like, no way, I'm gonna make the spinners for you.
I
So
think he
he
might
made
have to
them for me
make or buy. So, are you doing this in your garage, in your basement?
downstairs in the basement.
Because it's a good sized basement, I would say.
Yeah, yep. I took one whole half of it.
I think that I really.
Does it have some man cave?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yes, the other half is.
I definitely am telling Billy now, and I hope you're watching, my friend, and I mean this with all love in the world. She's gonna need a lot more spinners, and she's gonna need a lot more space. And I'm sure he's okay with it because,
He is.
you know, the truth of the matter is he's very proud of you and he's very excited for what you've been doing and how you've turned this business around. Um, and I know you have a lot of people who are ordering from you now that are a lot of friends and family and people you know through different avenues. But what I want to make sure is that because outside, our broadcast is pretty national. So we have people all over the country who watch this show, and we have people who are international as well. So don't be surprised if they can reach out to you by email or by Facebook page or to know that they're going to be requesting these kind of things from you.
Oh, definitely.
And that's a pretty amazing feature you can have. I know my son in Florida, and I'm sure he's watching right now because he typically watches our podcast. And
That's
if he,
Daniel.
Daniel's watching the show. He might be at the gym working out, watching the podcast, which is pretty cool. You know, he goes to Lynn University, so you know maybe we make some like college, you know, type of things. Where I know that I'm not sure what kind of things you can and can't do, technically speaking, but you know, if he had like a mascot or if you put his name on it or something like that and shipped them down there. So this is pretty
Now,
cool
can
stuff.
you take an existing tumbler with something already on it and add to it?
It depends what, like some of them are coated already,
Right.
but if, you know, stainless steel, stainless steel is ideal for this,
Okay.
so. It's
Interesting.
just better because of the epoxy needs something to stick to.
Very interesting. Very interesting question. All right, let's see what else I have for questions for you because I'm jumping all the way. So tell me more about the kiln because I don't know outside of when I was a kid growing up and going to school. Kiln, not a kiln?
No, not a kill. He said
No. In the
When
pre-show,
we were talking
in the
about
pre-show,
We talked about
I
asking
was
questions.
trying to figure out how this stuff kind of bakes.
Oh, so how does it? Hold
To
on.
it.
So how does it bake?
Yeah, so I have
I'm
it's
sorry.
almost like a little oven. So you know so you epoxy, they spin for, you know, whatever, 10 hours, and then I'll put them into the heater for about an hour and a half at a higher temperature and still keep them spinning.
Okay.
So, because if you don't leave them spinning, you can have, where somebody has turned them off and.
Defective
you
a
know,
little bit.
Yeah, and you know, the epoxy will run and then you're there standing forever.
Huh.
So these take, you know, the glitter ones probably take about 3 coats of epoxy. The ones I just spray paint, that's why I can do those a little bit quicker. These take a little bit more time.
I really I've never the concept of the glitter. I didn't even understand what it was till I physically. I'm a very visual person.
So
You know, if you tell me something, I'm like, okay, I hear what you're saying, I get what you're saying, but I don't understand it because I can't see it. Eric, how would you agree with me, like on that kind of
Yes.
stuff? I mean, like if she would have said, "Hey, I can make a pencil," right? Like, okay, I don't get it, but I understand it, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's so cool. And the fact that you can do like a Disney themed
But
cup.
can you take the image of somebody?
Ooh.
yes, I can do photos.
Oh,
of tumblers.
wow.
I've had people reach out maybe, you know, for a 50th birthday or whatever, and I've had the picture put on the Tumbler or
That
family
was
pictures
brilliant.
all around the Tumbler. So I've also done like weddings too, you know, the bride and then all the bridesmaids cups. So
Nice.
they've given us gifts too.
Yes, I'm not putting my face on a tumbler.
Why
That's just
not?
a little too, no.
But you know what? Maybe
Maybe I should put this show on a
Yeah.
Tumbler.
that would be
There you
actually really
go.
funny. The
Yeah,
PowerCast.
you
I
turn around and there's Dave, there's Eric.
I actually love
Yeah.
that. That's a really cool idea. That's really really cool. You know, what about when you have
We have to
grant?
get a spinner though,
We
and then it'll sit here and
spin
rotate,
around. Yeah.
so people can see the whole thing.
They'll be in a trance watching the thing spin around.
Yeah, spin around.
I think it's really cool that you mentioned pictures, Eric, because
Yeah.
what if you have like, kids or grandkids and you want to send to the parents or the grandparents?
Yep.
What a brilliant idea! Because I could think of my, what great gifts! Oh my gosh! And you know what the best part about these gifts is? It's all year long, and you can come up with a reason to buy someone a gift,
Yeah.
or just give a gift because it's so cool. I'm loving that. All right, so all the colors of choices. What kind? I mean, is there? How far does the depth of color choices go?
Color choice, I mean, it just depends on glitter, you know, and what the glitter companies have. Like, there's red, but there might be like 50 colors of red.
So does someone go
So-
on your website and have a chance to see a color chart to choose colors?
I don't, they can kind of tell me and I could send them what I have.
But would be not a bad idea to have a color chart maybe to have on
Yeah,
there
if
for you.
depending what companies I
Hey
have.
Billy, if you're out there watching and listening, I think she might need a little help with the.
Well, he calls it my glitter wall, so I do have glitter.
You know what would be actually a cool
Nice to
idea is
go
if they could
cooler.
see maybe a little bit of your what you do in your space on your Facebook page, so they can
Yeah, I
get
could
an
take
idea.
a picture. It's not
Maybe-
like the prettiest,
but
but,
you
Yeah,
know,
a video.
Yeah,
of you
exactly.
making one.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
that'd
I
be
could
cool.
do that.
that would be really cool. Maybe get Jonathan to come out and visit you and do a little
I
like
know.
you
I think
know.
people like will put them on TikTok.
Yeah,
and
that's actually a
Instagram.
great
Super
idea.
cool.
Yeah,
That'd be very very cool.
yeah.
Coming soon,
Making of a tumbler.
Heather Creative Cast by Heather on TikTok.
Yeah.
Then do we have anything on TikTok on a personal side? Just mostly family and kids kind of stuff.
Yeah, just family and kids.
All right.
on that.
So we have to open up TikTok. Creative Crafts.
I
by
gotta
Heather.
learn about TikTok.
Yes.
I watch videos on TikTok, but I'm not.
Do you
a
watch the Team
TikToker.
Powerhouse videos on TikTok?
I do.
That's
I didn't know
important.
Team
Yeah.
Powerhouse had videos.
Oh,
Yeah.
stop it. All right, so
Stop.
all right, so we talked about the best way to clean these things here.
It's
Best
by
way,
hand.
soap and water, like your regular
Yep, Dawn,
detergent,
soap.
Dawn.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
Just no dishwasher.
All right, and can you use like any certain sponges you shouldn't use on it? I mean, they're very smooth, so I can't imagine anything like really coming off.
Nope, you could use anything.
No.
So
on
the
them.
backside of the sponge that has the scouring pad, it's not
I've
gonna
used
scratch
it,
it?
no.
Okay.
Now this one
used it.
here is a little different, and I say it's because it's actually something you touch in the outside.
Yeah,
Um,
this still needs one more layer of epoxy.
So what happens over the top of this goes epoxy, so therefore I can't feel it and touch it.
Yes.
That makes more sense to me because I could see this. Okay,
Yep. So
I'm
you know,
loving
I
this
did
red
this
one.
one. I did the hearts and the love. So that I did on the Cricut machine, which you know any craft people will know what that is. And after I will epoxy it, so then it'll be smooth like yours.
very clean and very smooth. All right.
Yep.
What is the largest item you've made? Is that fair to ask that question?
Yeah, the largest.
I'm sorry, Eric. I'm asking.
You're leaning into my bucket question.
All right, Eric,
Yeah,
go
no,
ahead.
no, by all means.
So the largest I have done was actually a dog bowl, which that's like max. I think it might have been like a 9-inch dog bowl, and that's about max what my turner can do.
9 inches
Like a
tall,
water-
wide.
Yeah, wide.
Okay. I'm just trying to imagine what a spinner looks like in my brain. I just can't
Should
concept.
have brought a spinner. I could have showed it.
No,
Does
it's
it look like a turntable? Like a record player
No,
turntable?
it's just like here's the wood piece here. You got your rotisserie chicken motor over here because that's really it. That's what it is. And there's a a stick here, and you just put this on, and it spins.
Okay.
now is there
So,
So
and
wood
there's,
base.
then there's heat coming up?
Nope, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Nope, that's it. So
So
they
it's
spin
part of the
overnight.
drying process?
Yep. So so
Okay.
in the whatever 8 to 10 hours of the spinning, it's drying.
so is something attached to the box? How is it not like?
I have like a foam like this.
Okay. Oh,
So
so.
say take this and put it on here.
Okay, got you. So it's a foam piece and something's kind of
Yes.
okay.
Yes. I don't
Now-
want to touch the
And
microphone.
it has to keep
but, yeah.
moving, and it has to keep moving because if this dries, like sitting still, it'll drip.
Yes,
it'll
and the
drip,
epoxy
drip.
will drip
Okay.
off of it.
Okay, gotcha.
Very interesting. All right. Where do you get your best ideas from in making these different designs?
I watch a lot of Facebook videos.
That's
And
actually
that's really how the whole thing started. COVID hit, and I worked for a local school at the time, so I was working from home, being everybody on Zoom, and just like everybody else, we're all searching Facebook and Instagram, and it seems like you say tumblers, and before you know it, your news feed is like filled with tumblers, and every night I would sit and watch a video, and Billy would be like, "You're watching another video? Like, how many videos are you gonna watch?" So of course, you see somebody and you're like, "Wow, I really like this tumbler," so I would go buy the spray paint. So, people post, exactly what colors they're using, where they got the glitter from, and that's what I did. And
Jonathan, are there anybody asking any kind of questions out there? I'm just curious. While
I
we're
have a
on, if you're on, you have a question. Of course.
Yeah.
Yes, Eric. Yes.
Am I allowed to have a question?
You are the yes, of course.
Pause any questions that the folks might have. How was it when you first started trial and error? How did it start
Ooh,
out?
good question.
Actually, it was pretty easy.
Really?
Off the bat, yeah.
So not a lot of mistakes.
No, and I just, I use the best epoxy that is kind of on the market.
Mm-hmm.
So when I watch the videos and they tell you exactly what to use, so, and just went from there.
Cool.
That's just amazing stuff. Jonathan, anybody out there on social media that has any questions for us? At all? Anything? All right, good.
Eyes.
I'm happy everybody's watching. How many people we have watching right now? There's what, 300 people? Come on, give me like a number. 400 people watching the show right now. That's awesome. Listen, Heather, I told you it's gonna be a crazy show. A lot of people watching the show, and what's gonna happen is when the show ends tonight, it's gonna get even crazier because it's gonna go
'Cause everybody
viral,
watches it.
right? When do you watch the show? Do you typically watch them live, or do you watch them? What time do you watch the shows?
If I'm in the middle of doing dinner,
Yes.
I will watch it live. If not, and I'm busy with the kids, then I watch it later.
You know, it's funny. I always ask my wife, "Did you watch the show? Are you watching?" She's like, "Well, Drew's running around and she's getting crazy, and I was watching the show, and they have to run this way here, and they come back to the show, and then it's cool because she
So
like."
what do you do when you hear your name?
When I hear my name,
Yeah.
I'm like, no, he's mentioning my
It's like,
name.
They didn't forget me
There's
again.
my Tumbler.
The most popular person on Team Powerhouse PowerCast is Heather. You know what it is, honestly? It's because it's so easy, and you're such a nice person, and I'm so proud of you for doing this. And I know that you are a teacher. You also you take care of kids. You're teaching at the elementary school, middle
Yep,
school,
in, Highland in Cheshire.
in Cheshire. So she's working as a teacher, and she's also making this beautiful business, which is such a cool business. Anyway, all right. Without further ado, I think I answered all my questions over here. And the turnaround time again, just to make sure I know, for someone who wants to buy, let's say, a dozen tumblers, can you buy one?
Yes, you can buy one. I have a lot of people that just buy one.
Excellent. So you can just buy one if you want. You can buy two. If people buy multiples, are there options available for them that they might be excited to hear about? I'm just saying hypothetically.
Yeah, I think
asking.
anything, usually over 10 tumblers, I do a discount.
I didn't want to say the question, but I just figured I'd ask, and I'm
Yes,
sure you
I
want to
do.
know.
And I also have done, my nephew, for my sister-in-law, I just did a raffle baskets for she in high school in Wallingford.
Ooh.
So I did 6 tumblers and I donated those to the
That's
baskets.
amazing. Great gift, by the way,
That's money.
to win as a gift. As you know, every week we do this, right? So, like, if you're thinking about something for a fundraising event or a birthday party or some kind of a special event,
Don't forget it comes with candy inside of it.
Yeah, I do
does,
add candy.
does everybody get
Yes.
candy or just do we get kid?
No, I've been adding candy.
Really? So
Yeah.
you get a little surprise inside when you get your
Yeah.
tumblers. That's actually really cool. You do that. You know,
Yeah.
whenever we give our guests on the show a tumbler, they're all like, "Oh, there's candy inside!" They're so excited about it.
Dave's like, there is?
Yeah, I know. Exactly right. They love it. They love it. All right. So let's go to before we go to the end of it, again, I want to thank you so much for being on the show today. Eric, what do you think?
Love it.
Pretty
Yeah,
awesome, right?
Yeah, plan on getting some.
Uh,
I do.
I think,
I got some ideas. I'm not sharing them though.
oh man, I think the rest of our team tomorrow, as a matter of fact, at the meeting, we're going to bring you up in conversation and talk about this as great gifts for their clients as
Yeah,
well.
it'd be great.
And also the sign of the wood sign that you have over there with the different ideas. I think that's pretty brilliant. Let's bring that back out. Thank you, Eric, for doing that. And just remember, there are all types of ideas you can do with these wood signs. And I'm sure you've seen them out there. You can order from a big company online, and you can definitely go that route and wait 6 to 8 weeks to receive one. Like, we've all done that before through Facebook. You see something, and like 8 weeks later, like, where's my piece of
Yeah.
whatever? Or you can pick the phone up, you can call Heather up, you can send her a text message, go to her Facebook page, jump on there, and say, "Heather, I want to know more about what you make, and what's my turnaround time for getting my products over here." And you're probably going to be much happier with your experience, guaranteed, working with Heather from Creative Crafts. All right, we have every week our special Wheel of Excitement and our free tumbler giveaway. We are excited for it. And Eric's so Eric's excited too. Eric, that looks really cute, actually. I do like that. Oh my goodness, I love it. So we're gonna do the spinning wheel over here, and Jonathan, let me know when you start doing that spinning wheel.
Don't bet nags.
Two spinning.
Don't. Who's the winner?
Don't bet nags. It's an Instagram account.
Don't
Ah.
bet NAGS.
Yes.
That's a
Nags or nads?
Nags.
Serious? Is it a D or a G?
G.
A G. Okay,
Don't
nags.
bet.
Okay.
Hold on. What is it again? Now I'm just
Don't
bet
nags.
don't bet
NAGS. Don't bet
Yeah.
nags.
Yeah.
You
don't
just
bet.
won this week's Tumbler. I'm hoping you're watching the show.
Congratulations.
Let's make sure
And
we
now
hear
they
from
know
you.
how much work has gone into making their tumbler.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Very, very cool.
And we ruined the surprise that there's going to be candy inside of it too.
There's a little something extra in there from Heather, and she does a great job doing it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching the show. Please stick with us on all our social media. Remember Spotify in the car when you're on the drive. You want to listen to it. Check us out on YouTube. YouTube will also have a second airing of the episode. Jonathan will clean it up on Saturday and make a second, cleaner, nicer version of it. And thank you so much for Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. Everybody's watching over here. What? The red one? Ah. Thank you very much, Eric. And mine. And, oh, yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Very pretty,
organized.
man. Very nice. I
Good
like
job.
it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching us on the show today.
And thank you for having me.
Absolutely. You guys have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week, and we're excited for more guests coming. Have a great night. Thank you so much.